Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like
Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Y'all hit that like button. That's the first thing you need to be doing. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Do all of the above. Come on up in here, do a little bit of boxing talk. You know, people calling for Anthony Joshua to let it go, move on, adios. Go sleep in them 6,000-7,000 thread sheet, them silk sheet, and never get in the ring again. That's what a lot of people is calling for. Even Joe Joyce said he think Anthony Joshua's brain is scrambled, so he think he need to sit back and just relax. And I've been saying this, man. You know, these heavyweights, especially them heavyweights, man. When them heavyweights get to fighting like that, man, get to taking punches like that, do a lot of damage to your head, trauma, and all that stuff, man. You wind up talking like Muhammad Ali, James Toney, Riddick Bowe, people like that, man. Sometimes you gotta save these fighters from themselves. Sometimes you have to save these fighters from themselves, man, and that's what they should be doing. But Anthony Joshua's not going to listen. He's not going to listen. So I think it's going to be up to Eddie Hearn or whoever. But Eddie Hearn making money from his fight, so he's not going to do it, man. It's time Anthony Joshua need to call it quits, man. When you keep getting knocked out like that, man, it do damage to your brain and all that stuff, man. And I really think he need to think about letting it go. Let it go. He need to let it go, man. What else going on? News and notes. Devin Haney, he's back in here doing what he do. Say he's back in the ring. Spawn ready to get in the fight, but they've been putting footages up of Haney and Ryan Garcia Spawn, and and of course it was the troll Devin. Ryan been beating the mess out of it. Tony K is in the building. Ryan been beating the death out of Devin, even in Spawn, man. So Devin, kind of heard about, kind of going nuclear about that. Shakur Tweederson is back tweeting again. Saying y'all don't understand the grind. Only we understand the grind. He back at it again. We just hope he heals. I hope that's not a copyright. I forgot to mute my daggone phone. Hopefully he heals. And get in there with Williams or Pater, and we can see what the core's made of. But now that people know that them hands are real brittle, ain't nobody thinking about that kid no more, man. The kid is a good pot shot fighter, good movement, excellent skills, man. But he don't scare nobody. Man. And I'm hearing Jaime McGee ain't playing. He back in the ring again in December. Shout out to Jaime McGee. He's back in the ring. He ain't playing with y'all. He's trying to stay active, man. He want that Canelo paycheck again. He want that Canelo paycheck again. Shout out to Jaime McGill. He want that Canelo paycheck again. Mr. Shelton is in the building. What's up, Mr. Shelton? What's going on with you? So, you know, it's a little bit going on, but it ain't nothing major. Ain't no major fights coming up yet. It's still better Biv and Bibble. That's the only major fight that's coming up, man. So, like I said, boxing is kind of slow, Mr. Shelton. Boxing is kind of slow if people want to talk about or say this and that. But we're going to get to see some of these fights coming down to the home run of coming down to the home run these next 3-4 months, September, October, November, December. We should get some good fights. Tank supposed to be back in the ring. Boots being back in the ring. Bam supposed to get back in the ring. So, you know, we're going to get some good fights. We're going to get some good fights, man. But this year was just kind of disappointing. The year of 2024, to me, personally, the fights we want to see, you guys, it was kind of disappointing. You know. Tell the loose stop it. McGill is fighting old ass Robert Gravel. Ain't he 50? I'm just saying, he's staying active. I say he's staying active. You notice I didn't mention the fighter. You notice, Mr. Shelton, I didn't mention the fighter. I just said Jaime McGill is staying active. You know? That's all I said. Oh, man. Hey, he's staying active, man. He fine-tuning his skills. Man. So, you know, Edgar Berlanga. I've never known a fighter who lost and just going around so happy like you hit the jackpot, man. I mean, you did hit the jackpot in terms of money, but like you won. You're going on shows and, man, I guess second place is good, huh? I guess second place is good. Come on, Edgar, you could do better than that, man. Going around, I mean, you should be disappointed that you lost. Normally, that what happens. So, Edgar Berlanga is happy about, if you said in football, a participation trophy. Edgar Berlanga is happy about a participation trophy. He's going around laughing and joking, going on podcasts, going on radio shows, telling them about his experience and stuff like that. Happy that he lost. Chat. I guess if he's making 5-7 million, I guess, yeah, you'll be happy too, I guess. But dang, come on, man, you can do better than that, man. You know? Show some sense of like sadness, madness, wanting to get better, mad that you lost, instead of going around acting like you won and happy, knowing you didn't win one daggone round and you going around happiness on it. Come on, Edgar Berlanga, you can do better than this, man. You can do better than this, man. You know, you come out and say you want to fight Jamel, Charlo, and a couple of people. Jamel don't fight 68 champ. Jamel don't fight 68. Maybe Jamal. Will the Steel, Steroid, Manny, Redskin, Commander Hill, Pacquiao is in the house. You know, but you know, that's crazy. Sometimes it ain't that you lost, it's who you lost to and how the public perceived your loss. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people is getting on him. They getting on him. I mean, he running around like he won. You know, he running around like he won the fight, man. And he ought to be ashamed of himself. He ought to be ashamed of himself for doing that stuff, man. You know, he should have got right back in the lab. A week off, and got right back in the lab, started going on all these shows, acting like you won and stuff like that. That there just shows some people that you never won nothing before. He lost every single round, Mr. Shelton. Every round. So, should they give him a participation belt? Like in football, they give you a participation trophy. Should they give Edgar Berlanga a participation belt? Because all he did was participate. That's it. They ain't happy as hell. Like a little, ain't no, whatever happened to ain't no spot for second place. Whatever happened to ain't no spot for second place. But hey, I guess in Boston it is. When you fought, like Mr. Shelton said, when you fought Canelo Alvarez and you stayed on your feet and lost every round, that's winning. That's winning. And, you get your payday. He got his payday. Shoot, Edgar Berlanga's on top of the world, man. That man's on top of the world. That just shows me that, like I've been saying before, but I'm not going to get on him, that he will never be on one of the mindsets that I want to conquer everything. I want to get better. I lost. I want to get better than everybody. No, that just don't show me that with him, man. He running around hooping and hollering and all this stuff going on these shows, man. I don't know, man. But yeah, do you guys think Anthony Joshua should retire? Should Anthony Joshua retire? Because a lot of people and fighters that care about him is telling him to retire. If you look at from his perspective, he did win. He made more money than he ever had, and now people know he is just like Frank Martin. He's just like Frank Martin, huh? Yeah. But at least Frank Martin wants around. At least Frank Martin wants around, But hey, it is what it is, man. So the Boston world is calling for Anthony Joshua to retire. What do you guys think after that vicious knockout for Daniel Dubois? And should he tell Eddie Hearn he do want that rematch back? Or should he just retire and move on and enjoy his money? And I know people can't tell a man to do what they want. None of these fighters. You can't tell none of these fighters to do what they want. Like Wilder say he's still fighting. But when are we going to start saving these fighters from themselves, Mr. Shelton? When are we going to start saving these fighters from themselves? Because if we don't save them from themselves, who's going to save them from themselves? Who's going to save them from themselves? We'll say, yes, he should. He didn't even get hit that hard and went down. He got all the money in the world. Why fight? Yeah. And y'all know me and Wills don't agree on too much. But we agree on this. He got all the money in the world, be getting vicious knockouts. Even Joe Joyce, Chisora, said he should think about retirement because his brain is scrambled. That's what they said. Go read it. Go look it up. They reading it. He's not even entertaining no more. Even if he do go in the rematch and beat Daniel Dubois, but still get hit and knocked down 3-4 times, he win. When you get knocked out like that, then you need to think about it. You know what I mean? When you get knocked out like that, then you should think about it. But Shelton said he has more money than anyone in boxing. Who is going to tell that guy who signs the checks anything? The guy who signs the checks can tell him. That's who. And I said last week he make more money than everybody. They thought I was crazy. They thought Canelo made more. I said Canelo don't make more money than Anthony Joshua. Y'all out y'all damn mind. Anthony Joshua get tax-free money too. Nah, Anthony Joshua worth about y'all better Google it. Anthony Joshua like 400 million. And impossible if you playing spades. You know, that man got money. And people just saying, his constituents, why is he doing this when he don't have to? He keep getting these devastating knockouts, you know? Martha, I thought he was breakdancing all on his head and shit, yeah? and oh my God, I think one of the funniest memes, man, Boston, he put one up, man. Anthony Joshua face first, butt up, and they had P. Diddy in the crowd looking at him. I tell you, boy, the internet undefeated, man. Yeah, I know. But what that got to do with what we're talking about? We know Eddie needs AJ just for the paycheck. That's it. And I said that. I said, Eddie ain't gonna tell him because of the money. Eddie getting paid. That's all. Maul, you seen that joint where Anthony Joshua was head first and his ass was in the air and they had P. Diddy coming up looking at him like that? Boy, the internet crazy, boy. I'm telling you. Yeah. And Eddie Hearn ain't gonna tell him. We know Eddie Hearn ain't gonna tell him. It's all about money with him. Man, let me tell you, some of these promoters, managers, they don't care. It's all about the money. It's all about the money with these guys, man. They don't care about Anthony Joshua's scramble head. They don't care about him talking like James Toney in 5 years. Mr. Shelton, no need. You can tell the way he typing. I care. Let it go, champ. I don't want to hear you talking like Riddy Bo. You know, go enjoy your life. Women, men, whoever you like, go enjoy them. Allegedly. You know, go enjoy all the thrills of victory you have with all the money you have and go enjoy it, man. You know what I mean? Eddie can't tell him. Eddie just probably won't tell him. It's going to take probably family to tell Anthony Joshua, you know, it's time to hang it up, man. It probably it's going to be family more. You know, dude, you're not tired of being mimic? Your butt being in the air? You ain't tired of that yet? So it's going to take one of the family members to pull him aside. But he's going to say, I'm still young. I can do this. I just made mistakes. I should have kept my right hand up. I should have kept both my hands up. I can't be moving back on that line. You know, he gonna see all the things he did wrong, and then say, "Well, I can correct these. I can correct them." That's what he's gonna do. All the things that he did wrong, he's gonna say, "I can correct them. I'm gonna correct these things." You know, and we're gonna see if he correct them. And in that case, if he gonna stay in and Wilder gonna stay in, they might want to go on to fight. Don't nobody want to see it. I used to want to see it. I don't even want to see it no more. It's done deal now. Waste of time. You know, I'm just a firm believer, man. Sometimes you got to start saving these fighters from themselves, man. Even though I know, you know, make all the money you can. But when you keep getting knocked out like that, head first, ass in the air, face down, you can't even get up, man. Just all the time. Cooking in the building. What's up, Cooking? You know? I think it's time for him to retire. And then your constituent, Joe Joyce, you know, they looking at him and say, come on, man. You know, they're looking at Derek Chisora and them looking at Derek Chisora. He need to retire. He need to just shut up. He need to just shut up. Cause there ain't nothing he could say, you know, to Anthony Johnson. He need to retire too. But these fighters, man, they got thick skin. They got thick skin. They don't want to. They're not going to. You know, I hate to say it, they really going to have to get hurt in that ring for them to not want to fight anymore. That's how it is. But it shouldn't be that way when you done made all this money. I know the adrenaline. The adrenaline is there. The excitement is still there. Ain't you tired of getting up in the mornings, running 5 to 7 miles? Man, Daniel Dubois is the new GOAT of the heavyweight division. I think Fury is done. Now, Usyk might not be done. You know what I mean? You know, I seen Del Boy KO like that. There's a lot of people KO like that. But not that they ain't got to get KO'd, man. It's just taking them heavy punches from heavyweights. They taking heavy punches from heavyweights, man. I thought Dirk James was his trainer. Nah. Dirk James ain't his trainer. And but when you fighting heavyweight, it's totally different, man. Them heavyweight punches landing, man. Them heavyweight punches screwing. They knock your head back, your neck back, side to side. And he been knocked out like that a lot of times. And you can tell when you're not that good when you start complaining about shit. Like he said, boxing shouldn't need to go 12 rounds no more. It should go 10. And when you start thinking like that, you need to retire. You need to retire. When you start thinking like that, you need to retire. Oh, man, why are we doing 12 now? We used to do 10. We need to go 10 rounds now. Damn, you couldn't have made it when it was 15 rounds. Yeah, I said that. I know. They addicted. I said they got the adrenaline. You know, the adrenaline running. They ain't got nothing else to do. But I'm just saying, I think people need to whisper in these eyes to these guys' ears. And I think commissions need to start saving these guys from themselves via Evander Holyfield. Why in the hell Evander Holyfield still fighting? And the commission who let him fight need to get their license revoked. That's what I'm talking about. I know he needs money, but you need to find another way, champ. You need to find another way. He couldn't even throw a punch out the first round, let an old 50-year-old man beat him up. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Evander Holyfield need to get out of there. They need to stop these guys from hurting themselves. If one of these guys die in the ring, Lord forbid, Lord forbid, one of these guys die in the ring. I can hear, at least he died doing what he wanted to do. Nah, we got to save him from himself. Man, 40-something years old. Or the man punch drunk. Every time you hit him now, he's falling. Commissioners, the commissioner get paid. That's not their only damn job. Money don't run every damn thing. It don't run everything. Sometimes, life, health should override money. I'm gonna make a little bit of change from this fight, and this dude 50,000 years old can possibly die in the ring. That's some selfish shit, Mr. Shelton. You saying some selfish stuff right now. I give a fuck about some commission getting paid. Who cares? You think that's their only job? Come on, man. We got to be better. We got to be better, man. But like I said, when you have fighters that fought you or want to fight you, you get the payday says you should retire. You should think about it. That's all I'm saying. You should think about it. You know? So maybe he'll think about it. Maybe he won't think about it. But yeah, man, so what else going on? They done made the Boots Ennis card official. Boots Ennis is rematching Kern again. Bam Rodriguez is on the undercard of the Boots Ennis fight. And I ain't even pay attention to who else. You know? You know what I mean? So that's another thing. Everybody going in on Boots saying about he been fighting Kern again. Hey, they made it. But let me say this. Boots Ennis said something that I've been saying and a lot of people been saying it. And I want your opinion on it. I think it was Fight Hype interview Boots Ennis. Shout out to Fight Hype. And they asked him about the rehydration clause belt. I mean, the rehydration clause, period. They asked him, do the rehydration clause really hurt fighters? Boots Ennis said, no, they're just undisciplined. He said most of them is undisciplined. And he should know. He got the IBF belt, rehydration belt. He has no problem with it. And Boots a big youngin. You know, then they start mentioning all these other guys. He say these guys who don't want to fight for them belts of rehydration and all that stuff is undisciplined boxer. Via my Richard Hitchens. Richard Hitchens. He don't want to fight for it. He lazy, undisciplined. You know, he think he's one of the ones that are gonna move up and fight these other guys that want to rehydrate big as he want to. You know what I mean? Well, we can't assume at the shelf. I'm not going to assume with you. I don't know how much money they gave Kern, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know if they gave him the same amount that they was going to give Brian Norman. We can't say that because if you really know, Boots Ennis was the A side. Even though Kern and them won the Butchercom, Boots Ennis was still getting the majority of the money. Boots Ennis was still getting the majority of them. Kern wasn't making nothing but pay 200 something thousand. I think they said 200, 300 something thousand that fight. So even if Eddie Hearn and them would have offered Kern 500,000, it still wouldn't have been enough to come here. They gave him extra money to bring it to Philadelphia. I don't think they gave him $1 million. I know daggone well they didn't do that. You know? So I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Mr. Shelton. You got to think about that. The purse bid, I forgot what the purse bid was. They wanted, what, $2.5 million? That's what wanted, something like that. And Boots was getting most of that. So I don't know how much Kern and them was getting. So we couldn't say Eddie should have paid Brian Norman and them. We don't know. You'll be assuming and guessing. You'll be assuming and guessing, trying to see how much these guys paid for that fight. But you know, I talk about Kern. I'm talking about the money Hearn had. I know what you're talking about. German, that man that won the fight was Kern promoter. I know what you're talking about. It's the same thing. It's all the same thing, man. Do you know how purse bid worked? Kern wasn't making no more than $300,000 for that fight. $300,000. And that's the promoter. So Eddie Hearn ain't offering him that much money. I guarantee he didn't offer him about maybe another $300,000 or something to bring $400,000 to bring the fight to Philadelphia. I know for a fact, I can guarantee he didn't get him no million. And that still wouldn't have been enough because Norman and them wanted $2 million. Norman and them wanted $2 million, man. So that still wouldn't have been enough. You know? But yeah, man, y'all come on up in here, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, man. Talking about should Anthony Joshua retire. A lot of his constituents, a lot of his friends and stuff like that say he should retire. He do not need to take another clubbing, another beating like that. You know, they leaked Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney's spawn session. Oh God, Ryan beating the mess out of Devin Haney, even in the spawn session, man. So Devin already knew. He already knew that what was going on, man. D-Block in the building, say hell to the no. No, it isn't. Kern is still getting what he negotiated. That had nothing to do. No. What the hell are you talking about, Mr. Sheldon? First bid ain't no negotiation. You get it 60, 47, 30 split. It ain't no negotiation. What you talking about? Ain't no negotiation in the first bid. What you talking about? There's no negotiation in the first bid. I know you know that. You know, but yeah, man. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see if Anthony Joshua do his rematch clause. Or will he just move on? Will he just activate that rematch clause, or will he just move on? We don't know. If it's up to me, I tell him retire. Okay. If it's up to me, I tell him to retire and go make babies or something. You know, Anthony Joshua need to retire and go make babies, man. I don't want to see him keep getting knocked out viciously like that, man. I mean, get hurt, take a knee, punch. You know, Joe Joyce said it so eloquently, man. He said the man brings the scramble. You know, he said the man brings the scramble. He don't need them anymore. That's what he said. So, if Joe Joyce can say that to you, maybe you need to listen. You know what I mean? If Joe Joyce can say that to a guy that you done fought and stuff like that, you know, maybe you need to listen to him. You know, maybe you need to listen to him. Joshua got unfinished business. We coming to destroy Dubois. Man, Anthony Joshua need to retire. Danny Dubois too young, too strong, too hungry. If Joshua don't get him first, the fight is not going to last long. It's not going to last long. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about Anthony Joshua. But like I said, if I know him, though, I know he's going to keep fighting. He's going to keep fighting. You know, it's in his blood. It's in his blood, Mr. Shelton. It's in his blood, man.
Yeah, you wasn't understanding what I was saying. The fight was already in Philly for Norman.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'd have gave Norman, there's already at 1.5. If you'd have gave Norman that extra 400,000 or 500,000, whatever you gave that promoter to bring that fight from Germany over here, you wouldn't have to go through all that. Karen is gonna get with that 200, whatever he negotiated. The person that said he gonna get, that's what Karen gonna get.
Yeah,
that don't have nothing to do with the extra money you had to get that promotion, because you had to give them some money for them to bring that fight back over here. They didn't just do that out the kindness of their heart.
So, and yes, they did. And Kern is going to get some of that money too.
Yeah, but
It
you
ain't,
get some
it
of it
ain't
back
just
in.
about the
Yeah,
promoter. It's
some of
about
it back
what
in. You're
Kern
right.
was.
They're throwing a couple $100,000 on the back end. You're right.
They're going to give him something. Of course he is. I'm the one fighting. You ain't going to go over there and change this when I can be fighting at home.
Exactly. I'm definitely going to get some of
So
that
they're
shit.
going to give him another 150, 200,000, something like that.
They give him some.
You know?
But they could have done all that. Just pay the one dude. Your fight was already in Philly. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. At least we get in the fight. I don't give a shit. At least we get in the fight. We get to see Boots beat the dude up again. So, whatever. The dude went around. I mean, Karen made Boots look silly in there a couple times, but, you know, making him spin on the top. You know, Boots can't really cut the ring off. He saw that. But
I don't know, man.
Let's
Karen
not get
a
it
knockout streak. You know that, right?
Huh? Ended the knockout streak, yeah.
Karen got a knockout streak. Go on.
Well, look, let's not get ahead of ourselves and people gonna get it twisted. Karen didn't win around that, so
he might win around.
He didn't win around the last one.
He sure didn't.
He didn't win around the last one, so I don't know what's gonna change in this one, but we'll see. You know.
Well, shit, Edgar Berlanga ain't win around. He walk around like he God.
Yeah, but see, Edgar Berlanga made a hell of a lot more than 200,000.
Oh yeah, he made about 7, 8 million.
Yeah, Edgar Berlanga made some money. Edgar Berlanga is feeling himself. Edgar Berlanga, you know what Edgar Berlanga is finna do? He finna do the same. You remember when Caleb Plant got that $10 million?
Yeah.
What did he do? He kicked it when bought him some low riders.
Yeah.
Chilled out. And you didn't see him for about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Edgar Berlanga do the same thing. There's no reason to fight.
Teacher's in the building. What's up, Teach? Yeah. Edgar Berlanga went and bought some new chains and shit already. I don't understand these dudes trying to be like these rappers, keep buying all that jewelry. That shit that's going to depreciate. These niggas crazy, man. You know, put that money to use, man. These guys don't know nothing, man. What's going on, Teach? But yeah, man, we're going to see what happens, man. But ain't nothing coming up, Mr. Shelton, is it?
No, you got Baumgartner fight this week.
Who?
Baumgartner.
Oh, Lisa Baumgartner fight?
Yeah, she fights Saturday.
Oh, shit.
No, she fights Friday. I'm sorry, Friday. She fights Friday.
Oh, okay. I get to see the little bit of sexiness, huh?
Yeah, see what she looked like after she came off the roids. See if the roids really did help her or hurt her. We'll see.
We'll see if she got any power.
The girl she's fighting, though, got like 51, 52 fights. So, I mean, she only lost 4 fights, 3 or 4 fights. So the girl's pretty decent.
It might be an upset in the making.
Oh, no, I don't see that. I think if Alicia's just 80% of what she was, she'll outbox this chick. But if she ain't ready, and she really was relying on them roids and all that type of shit, we gonna find out, because this girl is experienced. She's been in the ring a lot.
Uh-oh. And that's Friday?
Just Friday, yeah.
Well, okay.
It's some garbage coming on Saturday. But I forget what it is. I'll be watching football. I won't be worried about that shit.
Exactly. And that's the thing about it. 2024 done disappointed us. And I remember coming into 2023, I thought 2024 was going to be one of our biggest fight years ever, man.
I did too. But see, things happen. See, I was talking to somebody last night. They was trying to explain to me, you know, how Lomachenko supposedly screwed up everything. And they going on and on and on. I said, well, you gotta remember something. I don't care if you acknowledge it or not. I'm finna tell you the truth. Y'all forget that Lomachenko got an ego too. Lomachenko think he's the guy. Mm-hmm. So when the negotiation wasn't going the way he wanted it, he said, you know what? I'm not gonna fight this dude when you want me to fight him. I'll fight this dude when I want to fight him. Because the thing is, Lomachenko don't need to fight. If Lomachenko gets this fight or he don't get this fight, Lomachenko's still going to be Lomachenko. He's still going to the Hall of Fame first ballot, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Tank Davis needs to fight for his legacy. He don't need it for money. He don't need it to prove nothing. Tank Davis needs this fight for his legacy because he don't have names like that on his resume.
Well,
he had nothing close to Lomachenko on his resume.
Y'all be saying that, hardcore say that. I say people say, but I'm one of the ones who know Tank don't give a fuck about his legacy.
Oh, I know he don't either because he said it.
Exactly.
He said it. He told you that.
He said it again. Y'all keep saying his legacy. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm comfortable in life.
Yeah, he don't care nothing about that. He don't care about belts, none of that. I told you that. So I don't know why people don't believe that when he told you that out of his own mouth, that he don't care about none of that shit. But I'm saying the people, you know, the Dougie Fishers of the world, all them dudes.
Yeah.
I'll be the dudes like, yeah, he did this and he was great, but he never fought that guy.
Yeah. T say disappointed. This year was good so far. Nah, Teach. I don't know what whack you was under. This year was not good, man. It was all right. It wasn't. It can't hold 2023 jockstrap.
Yeah, 2023 was live. But we got some good fights coming up at the end of the year. We got Tim Zero versus
maybe the end of the year they start adding more fights. You know, it'll save it, man. But right now, I'm just disappointed, man.
Benavidez don't get back in the ring. We got Bivol and Beterbiev, Tim Zoom versus Valiev. We got some fights coming up. It's gonna be some good fights. Fury and Usyk too. That's gonna be a good fight. Supposedly
the Charlo's return. You know, so
on that card, they're supposed to come back. I hope Maul is ready because Maul is the one got all the mental shit going on. I don't know what's up with Mel. Mel just sitting back counting his money, I guess.
Mel got a problem too, hitting that male female, that him shim.
Well, you know, you hanging around them motherfuckers, you shouldn't even been in his presence. What you doing with hanging around them motherfuckers? So,
hey, his wife's cousin.
I don't care who it is. Ain't none of them motherfuckers coming out. I don't care who they're related to.
Look, his wife cousin was over the house minding marital people business, and Mel said, "Nah, nigga, you ain't no woman. I got something for you."
Yeah, see, that's where in that situation, Mel was right, but where Mel was wrong at was allowing that motherfucker in your house in the first place. That's what was wrong.
Yeah.
You want to see your cousin that bad? Go see him over there. Don't bring that motherfucker over here.
Oh my goodness, man! I tell you, man, this Boston thing. I'm telling you, Steve, you saying it's been good. As a content creator, we know it ain't been good because it ain't been too much to talk about. You got to make shit up to talk about, Teach.
Yeah, it's been trash.
Don't you think people get tired of talking about Tank and Ryan and Devin and they ain't doing nothing? They ain't doing nothing.
And what kills me is they keep making new excuses for these dudes every day.
Yeah.
Every day they make up a new excuse for these dudes, all these dudes.
So, listen, I came up. I want your opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
You know how everybody keeps saying Tank pull his people down, pull this guy down, pull this guy from 40. He wanted everybody to come to 35, right?
Mm-hmm.
He the A side, right?
Yeah, he's the money guy.
You even say yes or no, right?
He's the money guy. He's the guy.
Okay, so why do people want him to come up and go up to fight 40? Wait a minute, then you can answer with this. Why they want him to go up and fight 40 when Marvin Hagler fought one class his whole career, right?
Yeah. Sure.
What's the other guy? It wasn't just Marvin Hagler. It was somebody else I had in my brain. It's a couple of fighters. Triple G fought 160 his whole career because a young black fighter, Tank Davis, hurting y'all feelings, hurting y'all niggas' feelings. Y'all want him to go up and satisfy y'all. But Aaron Pryor didn't do it. Triple G didn't do it. Marvin Hagler didn't do it. But Tank got to do it because of you niggas.
Archie Moore didn't do it, except for the end when he fought Ali. Archie Moore fought at 175 his whole career.
So why are they putting all this pressure on Tank to do it and none of these other dudes who's more popular than Tank didn't do it?
Hall of Famer Bob Foster fought at 175 his whole career. Until the last fight, he fought Ali at 200 because it was supposed to be money. But the thing is this, the reason they want Tank to go up because they want to see him lose. Mm-hmm. They figure they they figured he got a better shot at losing at 40 than he do at 35.
That's a good point.
Number one. Number two, okay, they say he pulling up Lamont Roach from 130. Lamont Roach is the champion at 130, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now, let me ask him this. Since you worried about him pulling up Lamont Roach from 130, who the fuck else was he going to fight?
Exactly, and I put that in one of
the... De Los Santos is injured. He can't fight. And Ryo say, I ain't fighting, I just had a baby. And I see you next year.
Ryo say he's not coming down to 35.
Ryo said he just had a baby. I'll see you next year, and I'm not coming down to 35, which he shouldn't have to because he's a champion at 40. So I fight these dudes up here. I ain't gotta fight you.
Yeah. And then they say there was a Shakur's injured. You know.
And Loma told him, I'm not fighting you now. I'll fight you later. So what is he supposed to do? Be inactive because he got nobody to fight? What's he supposed to do? You tell me.
And then, they'll talk to Leo. See, a lot of people just don't know. They talk to Leo Santa Cruz stuff. Do y'all know Tank went down to 130 to fight Leo Santa Cruz?
He damn sure did. He made 130 to fight.
They talking about Tank pull Leo up. What are they fought at 130? What the fuck they talking about?
Because people forget, Leo wasn't the champion at 130. Leo was the champion at 130, 26.
26,
he came up to 130 to fight Tank, and Tank went down to 130.
Down to 130. Yeah, see, they don't mention none of that stuff. They don't mention it.
But that's because you got to remember too, Lou. You also got to remember, that's because these dudes are emotionally vested into this. They emotional when it comes to Tank. They just want Tank to be this, that, and the third, and they right when they talk about Tank and you wrong. They emotionally invested. See, cats like us, we not emotionally invested. We don't care what they do. I just want to see them in the ring. I don't care what they do. That's it. I just want to see them in the ring.
Cook and say, wait, y'all wanted Bud to do everything, but Tank ain't got to do nothing. Who a job? What you talking about? Who a job?
Ain't nobody want Bud to do nothing. Ain't nobody Bud to do whatever he
but he need to fight the other champions.
Bud can do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Okay.
Bud is a two-time undisputed champion in 2 different weight divisions. Bud came all the way up from 35. Bud Crawford can do whatever the hell he wants to do because he's earned that. So why
he chose to move up? He chose to move up because he couldn't make the weight. So
why are you bringing Bud into this? This Bud ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about.
You say Tank need to fight the other champ. Okay, he tried to. Shakur said no. Then he went and flipped and got his little soft ass hurt. Loma said no. And Belichick is with Bob. Bob ain't letting that man fight Tank Davis when Keyshawn Davis right there. He can get that top ranked belt. Y'all got to know boxing, man.
Bob is not going to let the belt go that he can control. Why would he do that? And why would I send money? Why would I send money outside of my house to your house? Why would I do that?
Exactly. Shakur Stevenson left Bob. And the only one he got down is Belichick. If Belichick fight Tank, he's going to lose. Then Bob won't have no champions. That don't make sense.
Boy, Baranchik is going to lose. Dennis Baranchik is going to lose if he fights Keyshawn Davis.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the setup
Dennis Baranchik is 37 years old. People forget that.
That
dude's old.
Everybody knew that. And I said it. If Shakur don't re-sign with Bob, Keyshawn Davis will be fighting for that IBF champ strap after this. You watch what I tell you.
Of course. Is it the IBF or the WBO? What strap he got?
He got the WBF. Wait, who got the IBF? Wait a minute.
He got the WBO.
Tank got the WB. Tank got the WBA. Shakur got the WBC. Loma got the Loma got the IBF.
Loma got the IBF. Loma got the IBF. Baranchik got the WBO.
Yeah, so it is what it is. T-Day, he can fight Messiah. Oh, Gaia beat the shit out of Messiah. Wide to him, punch his ass. Shit.
He can fight who?
Gary Russell Jr. beat that dude with one hand. They just gave it to him.
He's talking about Mark Magsayo?
Yeah.
Why would he fight Mark Magsayo when Mark Magsayo is at 130 and he's not a champion there? Mark Magsayo at 35, he fights at 130, bro.
Now he ducked Loma. How did he duck Lomachenko? Think he even to duck. So how did he duck Lomachenko? I keep saying this crazy stuff. How did he duck Lomachenko? When he was under Floyd Mayweather.
I'm not fighting you now. Loma said, I'm going home to see my kids. I'm going home to see my wife and my kids. I'm not fighting you now.
No, he's talking about earlier. He's talking about before then. What did Bob say?
He was in charge of his career then. Floyd ducked Loma. If you're going to be honest.
Exactly.
Floyd ducked Loma.
Y'all gonna stop spreading this stuff, man. Y'all gotta stop this stuff, man. You know, stop it.
Now look, Sir Senior, you know me, Sir Senior. I am not the biggest Tank Davis fan. You know, I want to see him fight competition that's on this level, and I don't think he's done that yet. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie on the man. You lying on the man. He never ducked Loma. Floyd ducked Loma, because if you remember, when him and Tank was beefing, he said, you keep talking that shit, I'm going to sign that Loma fight.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot about that, huh?
And Bob said it never got in sight, never got a call, none of that shit.
Right. So come on, man.
They just be listening to bullshit, man.
Floyd didn't want him to fight that dude. And to be honest, at that time, I don't know if Tank would have beat that dude at that time.
He said, think about it, Shelton, in rebuttal. If it's a bigger money fight than Roach because he's Filipino, no one knows Roach. He has a belt and he's still not relevant. It's not a bigger fight in Washington, D.C., Teach. Stop it. Both of them from Washington, D.C.
Go ahead. It's not a bigger fight in D.C. It's not a bigger fight in D.C. Both of them is from the D.C. area. Tank from Baltimore, Roach from D.C. And nobody knows Mark Messiah.
Exactly.
Number one. And number two, just because the Philippines come out for Nonito Donaire, just because the Philippines come out for Manny Pacquiao, does not mean they're coming out for Mark Messiah.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't show up for the other dude. Who's the dude that Inoue beat? They didn't show up in that.
Oh, you talking about what's called? I've got his name.
They didn't show up for his ass. And the Philippines is way closer to Japan than it is to the United States. And they didn't show up for his ass.
He's a Mathayo fights on PBC, Vote fights and Bob on. No, he fights on Pro Box. He fights on Pro Box, not Bob on. I'm a rebuttal the bullshit. I know you got the bullshit with you. I'm a rebuttal.
Hey, but shit. Hey, Lou. Hey. We got to stop shitting on Pro Box, man.
I don't shit on Pro Box. I love the what you call fight with Jared Hurd and what you call.
Don't they? They have some good damn fights on Pro
Box. And my boy Scooter Davis is about to fight on there.
Yep. Oh, he fighting on the is he fighting on the Chris Colbert card?
I think he's fighting on the card coming up.
Chris Colbert. That's Chris Colbert on the 11th, yeah. That's Chris Colbert.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear that shit Teach talking.
But you know what? It's good to have a place like Pro Box. Because if you fall off, say you get beat, you can go on Pro Box, get you a good fight, get your name brought back up, and you right back in the game.
He said no one knows. So who live in D.C., me or you? Nobody know Roach in D.C. Did you see when they had that card at MGM? That what MGM holds? 6,000, something like that. It was jam packed, and you trying to tell me don't nobody know Roach when he just for that MGM casino? Are you just talking, T? Let me know if you're just talking. Let me know, champ. You know, and he was the headliner. It was jam packed there, so don't nobody know him. Oh man, I tell you, boy, they do that. Sometimes they smarter than their own good, man. They smarter than their own good, man. But I know when I don't know why.
They push their own narrative, Blue. They be trying to push their own narrative. Is what they try.
Yeah, you know when people just do not like coming in when you're talking about heavyweight. Then some people get on me when I don't bring up a heavyweight title. They don't come on the show when you talk about heavyweight. Then when you don't talk about Lou, you ain't talking about the heavyweights. Damn you do, damn you don't, boy.
Now let me ask you a question, Lou. Let me question you right quick. In your opinion, is Daniel Dubois a legit champion? Because I believe he is.
I like Daniel Dubois. I always liked him. I think he's a legit champion. Even though they took the belt from USAC, he did fought Joshua and won it. That's how I look at it. You know, he emailed the belt, but he won it fighting Joshua. And then you can also say a lot of people said that body shot was legit, and he beat USAC. You know,
I said it was legit. I said it was legit.
I said it was below the belt, but you know, I'm just saying I'm going with the narrative. So
yeah, I said it was legit because I saw the fight. I thought it was a good body shot, but you got to give credit where credit is due. Usyk ain't no dummy. The ref bought it,
yeah,
and he sold it.
Let me tell you something, man. When you lost 2 fights in the heavyweight, normally they throw you out. That's when you get your ass whooped. You get your eye socket busted open like Joe Joyce did him. And he came back and still winning these fights. You got to get a kid his grace.
And you got to look at, and people ain't looking at the Big Baby fight, but you have to, because ain't nobody ever stopped Big Baby.
Big Baby, exactly.
Except him.
And that's what did I tell you after that fight? That's when I really started getting impressed with him. Because Big Baby had him out that 4th round, but Big Baby ran out of gas.
Yep.
He ran out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And then you come right back and see the performance that Big Baby put on against Andy Ruiz. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this motherfucker can fight.
And that's my other fight I like. I don't care. I like Big Baby. I just want Big Baby to get down to 280 pounds.
He can't.
He
tried.
He got down to 290. He can lose it.
He tried. He can't.
Man, he could do it, man.
Hey, Lou. He like Charles Barkley. Remember Charles Barkley came in at 300?
He can do it, man. He's still fat. All that fat.
Told him to go down to 240, and he went down to 240, and Malone said, "Nah, you weak down there. Come on back up to 260."
But he can get down. If he get down to 280, 275, everybody beating Big Baby. I'm telling y'all, he already showed y'all at 290. He's still throwing almost 80 punches, 70 punches around now without the drug.
I don't think he can cut that far, Lou. I just don't think he can do it.
He can do it. You heard what Booth said. They just undisciplined.
He could have done it before, but he's 38 now. I don't think at 38 he can do it, bro. He's 38 years old. Big Baby Miller.
Oh, he ain't that old.
Look it up. You right there for your computer. Look it up. That nigga like 38 years old.
Let Tony do it. Tony, look and see how old is Gerald Miller. Gerald Big Baby Miller.
He is not no spring chicken.
I'd say I thought he was like 34, 35.
Nah, he up there with Wilder and then. He like 37, 38.
It might be. I don't know. Gerald Miller, Big Baby Miller, the boss, his age. You know? But I don't know, man.
You know that old trick ass broad that Wilder was messing with ain't young, and she was messing with him first.
See? Couldn't say 36.
I'll tell you up there. Yeah.
You said 38, goddammit. I said 35, 36.
Hey, look, it's all the same thing unless your name is Big Bang Zang. Unless you Big Bang Zang, it don't matter.
Oh, yeah, right. Big Bang Zang.
That's the fight I want to see. Daniel Dubois and Big Bang Zang.
Not me. I want to see Big Bang Zang and Bacoli. That's who I want to see.
Ooh, that's a banger. That's a banger.
I don't want to see Daniel Dubois going up there fighting nobody that can take them punches like that.
Ooh, that's a banger right there. Bacoli and Big Bang Zang? That's a banger. Who would you take?
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. You have to ask. That's one fight I probably do the day before. That's Friday, like I do on the show, to make my decision. I have to see the weigh-in. I have to wait till the weigh-in.
Bacoli got them uppercuts that's nasty, but Big Bang Zang got that left hand. Woo, that left hand.
Bang, that fight will come whoever can take whose punch. That's what that will come to. And if you look at both of them, you might think Big Bang can take Bacoli's more than Bacoli might can take Big Bang.
But neither one of them ain't never been stopped, so.
You know. Big Bang don't play. Big Bang ain't just slow as dirt, but Kobe big, so he ain't gonna be bobbing and weaving nothing.
Yeah, but Kobe like 265, 270, ain't he? Ain't like 265, 270, something like that?
275, something like that when he came in. And little baby Anderson, how big he is.
He beat the shit out of my boy. I know that. He beat my boy. He beat the brakes off my partner.
I told him he was gonna beat that dude. That dude, Legend had that boy head going over Tijuana right now.
What?
He knocked that man head off. It's still flying in the air with that uppercut.
Yeah, he needs to work on his skill level, bro.
He need to move down to cruiserweight.
I don't think he can cut that far. You think he can cut that far? What's that, 230, 240, something like that?
Yeah, he too small for them big boys, man.
Yeah,
he can't beat them big boys.
He ain't fast enough and ain't got enough skill either.
And then he ain't got the passion and the desire.
Yeah.
And you know, you gotta be in the boxer. You gotta have the passion and the desire. He don't have.
You gotta really want to fight. Yeah, he don't really want to fight. He does it because he's good at it.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I don't think he can do it. And what he gonna do? But you know, I ain't never liked him. But hopefully, he just had a baby, come back, make some money for his child. That's how I look at it. You know, he'd come back, make some money for his daughter.
Yeah, he reminds me of Jalen Waddle. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle don't play football because he love it. He plays football because he's good at it.
I'd have hit that white boy one good time coming across that middle. I hate that little motherfucker. But yeah, man, y'all listening everywhere, man. Hit the like button. It's gonna be a little bit longer. I'm getting up out of here, man. But you know, I don't know, Michelle, why do you don't want Anthony Johnson to retire, man?
Because as somebody who is retired, right? And I mean, I'm just using my own experience. Physically, with the back and the elbow and the knee, I probably should have retired 2 years before I did. But you couldn't tell me what to do. I'm going to do this until I get tired of doing it, until I don't want to do it no more. And I'm pretty sure as a man, that's the way he sees it. Because he stopped boxing for the money a long time ago. He probably stopped boxing for the money after the Klitschko fight.
Yeah.
He's doing this because this is what he wants to do. He loves to do it. Now, he's not as good at it as he once was, as we can see. But when you got all this money and you got all this control and all this pull and leverage and power in the game, who gonna tell you what to do? We know, look, being the age we at, Lou, me and you, we know goddamn well Muhammad Ali should not have fought another round after that third Joe Frazier fight. Am I right or wrong?
Yep. I was pissed when he fought Larry Holmes.
He should have never fought again. That was in 1975, and he fought for 4 more years. He should have never fought Ron Lyle. He should have never fought Ernie Shavers. He should have never fought Joe Bugler. He should have never fought none of them dudes. Leon Smith. He should have never fought none of them dudes. He should have never fought Ken Norton again. He should have never fought none of them.
Never fought Larry Holmes.
Yeah. He should have never fought.
That did it.
But when he took that beating from Joe Frazier, that killer fight, they beat each other half to death. He should have never fought another round. And he kept on fighting because you got all these people that you feed. That's what people ain't realizing. Anthony Joshua is a corporation. He feeding a whole lot of people. Am I right?
Yeah.
Whole lot of people dependent upon him. And that plays into his mind as well.
They looked at me like I was crazy when I told them Anthony Johnson got more money than Canelo. I said, yeah.
That dude got that $400 that dude's like $400 million still.
Anthony Johnson got, look, like I said, in spades, 400 and a possible.
Yeah. You know? Look, people who don't really follow the sport like that don't realize That man made $82 million when he fought Andy Ruiz the second time. He made $82 million.
He made 50.
In one night?
What was the fight he was just on? Francis Ngannou. He made 50. When he come to the past fight, he made 50 fighting Francis Ngannou.
He made 60, getting his ass whooped by Usyk in the second fight. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Canelo ain't making no money like that. He ain't making money like that. He making money, but he ain't making money like that.
Canelo got about 200-something million. Maybe 3. He up there.
Yeah. And people forget, you know this, Lou, people forget. Josh was a heavyweight. Heavyweights always get the bag.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Heavyweight get that bag. Walter told you Dubois would stop AJ. He stopped him, champ. Belanga acting like Frank Martin when he was in the jewelry store.
Man, how was Frank supposed to act? Frank was happy as motherfucker. Frank just made $3 million.
Shit, let Frank made almost 5.
Shit, Frank made some money.
Yeah, he did.
Ain't Frank supposed to be fighting? Ain't Frank gonna fight him now?
Cheesing like a motherfucker.
Oh, he fighting that boy, huh?
Frank Martin moved up to 40.
Ain't he fighting Ortiz? Ain't him and Ortiz about to fight?
I don't know.
I think it's him and Ortiz, bro. I think Frank's gonna fight Ortiz.
I know he said he got a fight coming up.
I think Jermaine moved up as well. I think Jermaine Ortiz moved up as well.
Cookers say good night, y'all. Got to put the kids to bed. All right. Appreciate it, champ.
Yeah,
he about to fight Jermaine Ortiz?
I think so. I think Jermaine moved up as well. I think he can fight Jermaine Ortiz, bro.
Jermaine was already at 40, though. He fought Tio at 40.
Yeah, he was already up there. He went up for Tio. You're right. He went up for Tio. Because he was at 35, and then he went up to 40 for Tio.
Yeah,
right.
So, because he was another one, wasn't disciplined, couldn't make that weight.
That dude's young, man. The weight you can make at 22, 23, you can't make at 25. You know that.
Gotta move up. The body be growing.
Yeah.
Gotta be disciplined, though. You gotta be disciplined. Remember, Tank fell one way in. He ain't missed none since.
Nah, he didn't like the backlash. He didn't like the shit that was talking to him.
Hey, look, he got away from Adrian Broner. all that drinking.
Stop all that drinking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, but
right, man. Well, shit. We did our thing.
Huh?
We did our thing, man.
Who?
I said me and you. We talked. We did our thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. About to get up out of here, man. I just want to talk a little bit about. Okay.
Well, thank you for dropping the link, man, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah.
All right, brother.
Hey, look, hey. Before I go, man, shout out to the Commanders, man. That boy Dennis did his thing last night.
They say they can't wait till Sunday to talk to you, boy.
Ooh.
They say they can't wait till Sunday to talk to you, boy.
Lou, 23 for 25, bro.
Oh my God, he looked good, bro. But they talking about your Raiders though.
Oh my God, man, the Red Rocket put a whooping on us. The Red Rocket. But hey, people forget that dude was a starter and an All-Pro in Cincinnati for years. Am I right?
We got a lot to talk about. Oh, I meant to tell you, Mr. Shelton, you know, y'all gotta text me and let me know if y'all got a question you want me to ask the panel. Let me know.
Okay, well you gotta go.
I'll send you my number. I'll send you my number in the text. It's gonna be a 540 number.
Yeah, send it to me. You got my number. Just text it to me and I'll get it.
Okay.
All right, Lou. I'll talk to you later.
All right. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. You know, hopefully Anthony Joshua make the right decisions, man. You know, I think he need to call it quits. You know, Joe Joyce and everybody think he need to call it quits, man. You can't keep taking punishment like that from heavyweights. You know, you can't keep taking punishments like that from heavyweights, man. And if you do, your head gonna get scrambled, man, and you ain't gonna know what to do. You know, you ain't gonna know what to do. It is what it is, man, but I appreciate y'all coming in, man. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, man. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace and blessings, everybody. Be safe out there.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's